Hello, this is Rick Geiger, Montana by Air, Cutbank, Montana. In this little video clip, I will try to show you the attitude or the picture out the front windshield that I use when instructing Maule pilots. As you taxi the airplane, look at the relationship to the horizon, to your cowling, and in this case maybe even the compass that is setting on the dash. This is the three-point attitude. Anytime you have that relationship, you're in the three-point for landing or takeoff. There are three attitudes that I'll refer to. The three-point here, the tail low, or actually the tail wheel just about 6 inches off the ground, and then the tail full up or a flat wheel landing attitude. It's going to have a slightly different sight picture. It depends on where your seat's adjusted and the height of your eyes above the panel. The idea is to remember what that attitude looks like. In this exercise, I'm using power and elevator control to put the airplane into the different positions. Here's three-point, going to tail up full. Look at the difference between the compass and the horizon. And then I will ease off on the power, slow down a bit to a tail high attitude, or a tail low attitude I mean. See the compass? Just hitting the horizon right there. Okay, now by using power and elevator control, I'll cycle back through the positions. We have three-point, and little power, forward elevator, now we're tail low. Okay, now I'm going to transition on into the tail high attitude, back to the tail low, and this is what I use for a takeoff attitude. Never look at an airspeed indicator for a rotation speed. With full power applied, I vary my elevator pressure to keep that same tail low attitude, and when the airplane reaches the speed, it'll fly off by itself. I then reposition the speed attitude slightly to this three-point attitude here on climb out and accelerate. So the three-point is your base attitude. You can use it for climb out. Normal climb out gives you good visibility and also cooling. On landing, when you come and round out a foot above the runway, you ease the nose up to that three-point attitude, and as the airplane slows down, you'll gently touch down in three-point. I use the tail low attitude for soft field and short field takeoff and landing techniques. Now it's really not a set point. It can vary anywhere from just above the three-point to a full tail up. The idea is to just get the tail wheel off the ground, so you're reducing the drag that it causes, and to keep it at a highest angle of attack on the ground so that the airplane will lift off with the slowest speed with the most amount of lift. That's why extended gear or the big tires actually makes a higher angle of attack on the ground, so when you lift that tail wheel off just a little bit, you're getting the full benefit of a high angle of attack, therefore a slower speed, and probably can lift off a little bit sooner. Now one problem you can encounter when you're in this high angle of attack, high lift attitude is with gusty winds. You get a big wind gust and the airplane will become airborne again and maybe uncontrollable at slow speeds. That's why even if I land at a tail low attitude and it's gusty and windy out, then I'll just bring the tail on up into the tail high attitude. Now you've reduced the angle of attack, you put weight on the wheels, and keeps you in contact with the ground in that gusty, windy condition. So let's take a look at these attitudes again. Three-point, you see the compass is up into the blue above the horizon. Tail low, the compass head right here is right at the horizon, and then the tail high is well below the horizon. So if you can recognize these positions and put your airplane into the position that you want at the time you want, you've gone on well on your way to controlling the airplane and safely flying.